much for joining us. So please let us introduce yourself. Tell us a little about what brought you here and why particularly you came to a symposium this year.
Okay, yeah, I'm Terry Mandin. I'm what's called an IoT Global Black Belt for Microsoft. So it's kind of an interesting name. What we do is we're all about incubating new technologies in the Global Black Belt area. And so in my case, it is IoT, which is a fairly new technology, and I assist customers in the adoption of these IoT technologies, and also assist our product groups, so bring the information back from the companies themselves to the customers as well, or to our product teams as well.
And what brought you here this year to the symposium?
Yes, so I met my grounding this year, actually out in a golf game that Avnet organized, and so Mike introduced me to their team, and I was quite surprised that we had someone so close in Canada that's doing such interesting technology as Ant and Garmin. And so started working with them, and we thought, hey, why don't we build a proof of concept? And one thing led to another, and I ended up here.
So in anticipation of the symposium, was there anything particular you were looking forward to most?
You know, I really didn't know what to expect when I came. You know, I knew it was going to be a whole new ecosystem of customers, and so I was really looking forward to that. You know, we have you know, some fairly common customers we work with, and I was really looking forward to just meeting a whole new set of them, I guess.
So now that we're kind of closing on day 2, and you got to see some other speakers and get to meet some other folks here, what's been a highlight for you?
Again, you know, I think it was the new perspectives, you know, especially from the device makers and what type of challenges that they're seeing, and you know, how they are meeting those challenges. It was very eye-opening to me. I know I learned a lot. I hope they learned something from me as well.
That's great. Which industries are you most enthused or excited about in terms of embracing the IoT?
Okay, well, you know, I'm based in Calgary, Western Canada, very resource oriented, and so I focus a lot on oil and gas, you know, pulp and paper, lumber industries. You know, those are very traditional, and a lot of them have done IoT for a lot of years already. It just wasn't called IoT, so very excited about that. But you know, we have new offerings coming out in the smart buildings area called digital twins. That was just released at our Ignite conference. Very interesting there. Our connected factory, again, very interesting technologies there as well.
So with IoT-enabled fitness already, you know, permeating through consumer lives, what other consumer applications or industries do you expect to see transform as a result of IoT in the next 3-5 years?
Well, Microsoft is more oriented on the business-to-business side, not so much on the consumer side. But yeah, again, you know, just getting back to you know, smart buildings and you know, smart parking lots and you know, smart spaces in general. You know, at Microsoft we call them Azure digital twins. I expect a lot to be going on there. I expect a lot to be going on with edge and hybrid development, hybrid computing, because now we can start pushing the computing not just you know, from the cloud, but also pushing it out to the devices themselves, and taking advantage of that of the processing power that's maybe been neglected before, and giving our customers a lot more value on that side. So there's a couple of technologies I'm pretty excited about.
Can you expand on that when you say neglected before? Were there challenges there?
It's just that that the devices were there, the processing power was there, but all we were really doing was grabbing the data and sending it up to the cloud. And instead, now we can actually do you know, advanced workloads on those devices, like machine learning, cognitive services, image processing, voice recognition. You know, a lot of these things that people would be amazed can actually work on a very small device, right down to a Raspberry Pi.
That's fascinating. Last question.
Sure.
So what are the top 3, because you did present this afternoon, so what are the top 3 takeaways that you're hoping attendees walked away with after you spoke?
Yeah, so I'd say number 1, you know, Microsoft is, you know, the leader in IoT. when it comes to cloud services, and we are taking it very seriously. With the $5 billion investment over the next 4 years, I think that just shows that. I can expect a lot of really good things from us. So that's probably number one. Number two is, we're already involved in a lot of industries and a lot of the common companies that we deal with every day in agriculture and manufacturing and oil and gas. Companies like Schneider Electric, Rockwell. There's a bunch more that just don't come to mind right now. So that's number two. And number three is that we make the tool set easy for our customers to connect in. And so if any of these device vendors that are here today want, they can contact our AI or IoT Insider Lab and be able to work with Microsoft to get them connected. We meet them where they are with all of our languages, whether it's SDKs in Java, Python, C#, whatever, Node, whatever they have, Linux, Windows. We're there to support them and to get their data into the cloud, where they can take advantage of analytics and machine learning and all those new workloads that are available.
Thank you. Is there anything I didn't ask that you wanted to add, perhaps about Insider Lab or perhaps about the industry overall?
I think we covered it pretty well. Thank you.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.